Okay, it's December 24th, 2020. Now down there is the shims that go under the Tamer. Right there is, I guess you'd call it the bearing retainer. Now, this is the plate that goes under the Tamer on the bottom. And you can see in the sunlight there, there's a wear spot on it. Let me get over in the light. You can see that where it's wore out right there. There's a wear spot. That's where it was sitting down at the bottom, and the fiber plates wore that out right there in the center. Now, that's why the clutches were, I think that's why the clutches were slipping. Because this was down in there, and the fiber plate won't run up against it necessarily. But if you turn it upside down, the fiber plate will run up against it. Now, I'm using this old hub, old 3-finger hub I had, pre-2007 I think. And I have a new hub here, but this thing, even drilled out 64s, this new plate will not fit over it correctly. And I ain't gonna put it on there because I gotta dig it off. It just won't go down there right. Even drilled out an extra 64s each hole. So, now the old plates will slide up and down that, but they're water. Now another thing is on here, this one right here is a little bit loose. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a little bit loose there slightly. Just a teeny bit, but it's tight on the top. I tried to beat the rivets down to fix it a while back, and I beat the hell out of it in the vise. I couldn't get it done. It's just like a cunt hair loose. Now, now here's the Tamer in there. This goes in. Now with that in there, that's why that plate goes in there, because it sticks up a teeny bit. This sticks up a teeny bit right here. So, with it upside down, now you only get that lip in there running up against the back of the clutch basket. With it upside down, it actually runs up against the plate like it's supposed to. So I'm going to use that. Now, this old clutch hub, it's a little bit grooved and you can feel it. But I'm going to clean that up with some sandpaper. And I ain't this one's the only one that's drilled out extra 64th. I'm going to drill the other ones out because they slide right over this hole and fine. And I think that's why I was slipping, because that plate was wore out, and I've been dealing with that for 10 or 15 years. It only did it at high speed though. And I usually ride at low speed, so I didn't notice it a lot. So that's where I'm at. And this part's right on there, nice and smooth. So that's where I'm at with that.